So, Mike, tell us about your product. How did you come up with Mike's Mixture?
Well, when I was training myself and training my clients, I suggested that they and myself take a recovery formula after workouts. Glycogen is the number one predictor for athletic performance, and if your glycogen drops down, your performance will also suffer. There's a short window of time after your workout that you need to take in calories fast in order to replenish this glycogen. A supplement is the most efficient and quickest way to do this. So I look for supplements on the market for myself and for my clients. And what I found were two things. One, there were some good supplements out there, but they were really, really expensive. And especially if you take this after every workout, it can get really, really costly. And the second one was there's a lot of other products out there that just weren't that good. They were mostly sugar and food coloring and not sufficient for a recovery formula. So I started formulating Mike's Mix myself. I went and bought the raw ingredients, and I ended up having to buy them in bulk to save money. And before I knew it, I had a couple 100 pounds of recovery mix. I had to sell it. Friends told friends, and all of a sudden I saw a niche for a market on recovery drinks. Mike's Mix was born.
So, what makes your mixture different and better than the other recovery drinks on the market right now?
The first point is that it's based on research. I am a scientist. I have an MS in biology. I spent some time in medical school. I'm familiar with research. I've been combing through the research for probably a decade, and I know what makes a good recovery formula. One is that it has high glycemic carbohydrates. Two, there's some protein in it. Three, there's some fructose in it. And four, there's some glucose in it. Mike's Mix has all those. It's formulated according to the research, and it's not formulated on fads or trends or just to be sweet and taste good. The second thing is Mike's Mix is affordable. I'm offering this at a price that should be available to every athlete. Most of the other good manufacturers of recovery drinks, and there are a few, cost about twice of what Mike's Mix does.
So, Mike, what do you see as the background, or the not necessarily a background, but the future of the company? Where would you like to go with it?
Well, first of all, I want everybody to find out about the recovery formula, Mike's Mix recovery formula. Hopefully by word of mouth, the company will grow and people will find out about it. I'd like to do a lot of local work in my community. I live in Madison, Wisconsin. It's a great community, and I'm going to support a lot of the athletes here. But I'm also going to start offering other products in the future. Next on my list would be different flavors of our recovery formula. Currently, it only comes in original, but I'd like to offer it in a chocolate. And the next thing I'd like to do is offer a hydration formula. First things first, though, we'll work on the primary product.
And one thing I noticed when I tried the recovery drink is that it mixes really well and it tastes really good. Do you think those are other things that separate the product from some of the other recovery drinks?
I've been experimenting a while with this. So 3 years of basically mixing different ingredients, getting them from different sources. So I've spent quite a bit of time experimenting with this, asking clients how it works. And yeah, we've got a product now that mixes really, really easily. All you got to do is put it in liquid and shake it, and it's ready to go. I think it tastes pretty good. You don't want to overmix it with water and dilute it too much, but it's got a creamy, sweet flavor if you add 2 cups of water with the serving. So we have a product that tastes good, and we have a product that mixes easily, and most importantly, we have a product that works.
When would you recommend taking the product?
Okay, you want to take this as soon after a workout as possible. You have a short window of time when your glycogen synthase, it's the enzyme that produces glycogen in your body, is active after exercise. After about 2 hours after the workout, it shuts down and your window of opportunity is gone. So you want to consume your Mike's Mix very shortly after your workout. One thing I need to point out, though, is hydration is very important. You need to chug some water after your workout, too. In fact, that's priority even over the glycogen replacement product.
So water first, Mike's Mix second, and what will I see? A faster recovery time, more strength gains?
Well, the product is primarily made for an endurance athlete. What you're going to see is better recovery from your workouts. Glycogen is the biggest predictor of your performance. The more glycogen you have in your muscles and in your liver, the better you're going to be able to do at a workout. Most athletes are chronically glycogen deprived because they fail to take in proper nutrition after their workouts. Consistent, strong workouts are going to lead to progression in your training.
And you had mentioned to me too, strength training. You can see some real benefit from taking Mike's Mix after strength training too.
Endurance athletes are not the only ones that benefit from high levels of glycogen in their muscles. There's not too much research has been done, but the one research that project that I'm familiar with was on rowers. And when they had high levels of glycogen, they did significantly better than those that did not. Mike's Mix also has high quality whey protein concentrate in it. And protein obviously helps, or doesn't obviously, but protein lends amino acids, which helps recover muscles and muscle breakdown from strength training exercise.
So you see a lot of stuff now is on higher intensity training, shorter periods of time. And right when you were talking, that came to mind as a great thing. If you're doing a lot of kettlebells and circuits, this would be a great recovery drink for you then after that.
I think any athletic activity, you need to address your nutrition afterwards. Mike's Mix is formulated to cover it all. Definitely the more intense the workout, the greater your nutritional needs are going to be.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. Enjoy.